Tungnath right now, over 12,000 feet. One of the oldest and highest temples in India, over 6,000-year-old temple. And we just came up here to do a puja, and now we had a wonderful dinner or lunch, and now we're having some dessert. One of my favorite breakfasts and snacks and like just power foods when I'm in the Himalayas is Chyawanaprash. So what is this Chyawanaprash? Thousands and thousands of years ago, there was a sage his name was Chyawanaprash. He was just walking along a path, and he was like, 200-300 years old, and he came past this young lady who was blind, and she was cursed in the sense that when her blindness was released, then she would have to marry the first person that she saw. So here's this sage, 200-year-old sage Chyawanaprash. He's walking along, and suddenly the miracle happens. The woman can see, and she has got to marry this 200-year-old sage. So the sage goes to the celestial physicians, the Ashwini twins, and says, "I have to marry this 20-year-old woman. What am I going to do?" So these Ashwini twins put together this incredible formula that can make the oldest person young. So they put it together, and Chyawanaprash ate it for a while, and within like a couple of weeks, he's 20 years old. That's the story. What Chyawanaprash is, typically it's about 50 herbs. 1/3 of it is amla, which is one of the world's greatest all-around anti-stress adaptogens. It's an incredible food, 5 tastes. Then another like 6% is haritaki, there's some ghee in there, there's honey, and about 10%, about 50 other herbs. It's an incredible formula of an adaptogen, and then there's other sweeteners in it as well. So people in India for thousands of years have been taking this, usually starting in the fall, and it helps them get through the winter. Like for instance, this cold winter that we are in right now. It's snowing right now up in Tungnath. So it's deeply restorative. It's incredible fuel for us, and yes, and we are using it for dessert right now with our rotis. And just to get you an idea of the context of where we're at, Tungnath. Eating our Chyawanaprash rotis. There's many different ways that you can use this. You can like melt it in chai, and the chai becomes like really strong, fantastic superfood. You can put it on rotis. You can just eat it straight. There's many different ways. So there you have it. Chyawanaprash, an incredible superfood, about 50 different herbs. Can be used by the old and young alike. All constitutions, it's balanced. It's a great food. Thank you. Fare thee well. This has been brought to you by the Pacific Center of Ayurveda, by Organic India, and by Dunagiri Foundation Trust. Howdy-o. Howdy-o.